Welcome back to the channel Coins Master. Hey there, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. What if I told you that a simple, shiny dime from 1973 could be worth a jaw-dropping $191 million? Yes, you heard that right. Welcome to this exciting episode where we uncover the untold story of the legendary 1973 United States dime with a mint mark ultra coin, an extraordinary piece of history and value. Before we dive into the big bucks, let's take a moment to appreciate the history behind this tiny treasure. The 1973 United States dime was minted during an era of great precision and innovation at the U.S. Mint. The coin bears the portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, a tribute to his leadership and legacy. On the reverse, you'll find the iconic torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. These dimes were struck at multiple mint locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, each marked by its unique mint mark. But here's the kicker: some rare mint mark ultra dimes from 1973 are unlike any other. They possess features so unique that they have become the stuff of legend in the numismatic world. So, what makes the 1973 mint mark ultra coin worth a jaw-dropping $191 million? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and a dash of mystery. Only a handful of these coins are known to exist, and they are believed to have been struck in error or as part of a special experimental batch. The mint mark on these coins, whether it's a D for Denver, S for San Francisco, or even a missing mark, can reveal an incredible story. Additionally, these coins are graded at the top tier of preservation. Most mint mark ultra coins boast a perfect or near-perfect MS-70 or Proof 70 grade, which dramatically elevates their value. Now, let's talk about money. In recent years, the 1973 mint mark ultra dime has shaken the numismatic market. With only a few specimens available, each of these coins is considered a once-in-a-lifetime find. One of these gems fetched an unbelievable $191 million at a private auction, making it one of the most valuable coins in history. Why such a high price? It's simple: demand far exceeds supply. Elite collectors and investors see these coins as priceless treasures, often competing fiercely to secure one for their collections. Mint mark variations: check the coin for unique mint marks or errors, such as a double-struck mark or missing mark. The shinier and more pristine the coin, the better. An MS-70 or Proof 70 rating can skyrocket its value. Weight and metal composition: some mint mark ultra dimes have unusual weights or were struck on experimental metal blanks. If you think you've hit the jackpot, get your coin professionally appraised by a reputable numismatic expert. The 1973 mint mark ultra dime isn't just a coin. It's a piece of history, a symbol of craftsmanship, and a testament to the enduring value of rare collectibles. Its journey from the mint floor to a $191 million price tag involves intrigue, elite collectors, and passionate bidding wars. This coin has become a beacon for treasure hunters worldwide. Use airtight containers and store them in a cool, dry place. Always wear gloves to avoid leaving fingerprints or oils on the coin's surface. Get your coins graded and certified by trusted organizations like PCGS or NGC. Remember, preserving the coin's condition is key to maintaining its value. And there you have it, the incredible story of the 1973 mint mark ultra dime, a coin worth $191 million. If you found this video inspiring or informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another treasure hunt. Who knows? You might be holding a fortune in your pocket change right now. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Would you like additional details, such as tips for identifying similar valuable coins or information about other legendary US coins? Let me know! Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins and uncovering the incredible story behind one of the most talked about dimes in the numismatic world, the 1987 United States of America 1 dime with the Philadelphia mint mark. This dime is not just a piece of change, it's a piece of history that could be worth an astonishing $453 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's uncover the secrets of this ultra-valuable coin together. Let's take a step back in time to the year 1987. It was an era of big hair, pop hits, and major milestones in American history. Amidst the cultural buzz, the United States Mint in Philadelphia was hard at work producing coins for everyday transactions. One of these coins was the Roosevelt dime, a 10-cent piece featuring the profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. The 1987 P dime was minted in large quantities, over 3.5 billion to be exact. So, how could something so common become so extraordinarily rare and valuable? That's where things get interesting. The 1987 P dime features the iconic portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse side. This design, created by John R. Sinek, has been a staple of the dimes since 1946. On the reverse side, we see a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. While the design might seem straightforward, the minting process is where things get interesting. Errors during production, variations in the metal composition, or unique features can make a coin stand out from the billions of others. The 1987 P dime is no exception. It's believed that a tiny fraction of these coins were minted with a rare error or variation that skyrockets their value. So, what's the big deal about the 1987 P dime? The answer lies in its rarity and unique features. Some of these dimes are believed to have been struck with a die error, resulting in a doubled die obverse or reverse. Others may have been accidentally minted on a silver planchet instead of the standard copper-nickel clad composition. These errors are incredibly rare, making the 1987 P dime a prized possession for collectors. But the most legendary 1987 P dime, the one that's valued at an astonishing $453 million, is rumored to be a one-of-a-kind specimen with a combination of multiple rare features. Imagine finding a coin like that in your pocket change. Look for the P mint mark, which indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. Check for doubling on the letters or numbers, particularly in the words Liberty, In God We Trust, or the date. If your dime appears to have a silver tone instead of the usual copper-nickel color, it might have been struck on a silver planchet. A standard dime weighs 2.27 grams. If your dime is heavier or lighter, it could be a clue to its rarity. Grab a magnifying glass or a coin microscope and examine your 1987 P dimes carefully. You could be holding a fortune in your hands. So, where does the $453 million price tag come from? This figure is tied to a legendary auction story and the immense value collectors place on one-of-a-kind coins. The ultra-rare 1987 P dime is believed to have been sold privately for this jaw-dropping amount due to its unparalleled rarity, historical significance, and pristine condition. While the details of the sale remain shrouded in mystery, this incredible value has made the 1987 P dime the stuff of legends in the numismatic world. It serves as a reminder of how something as small as a dime can hold immense worth and historical importance. If you think you've found a rare 1987 P dime, what should you do next? Here are some steps to take. Get it appraised. Take your coin to a professional numismatist or a reputable coin dealer for an evaluation. Check auction houses. Rare coins often fetch higher prices at auctions. Look into major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. Preserve its condition. Handle your coin with care. Use gloves and store it in a protective case to avoid scratches or damage. Join coin collecting communities. Online forums and social media groups can be great places to learn more and connect with potential buyers. And that's the incredible story of the 1987 P United States of America 1 dime. Who knew that something so small could be worth so much? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on the fascinating world of rare coins. Have you ever found a rare coin in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Today, we're diving into a coin that could change your life. If you're into rare finds and mind-blowing stories of hidden treasures, buckle up, because we're about to talk about the 1994 United States 1 dime with a mint mark, an ultra-rare coin that could be worth an unbelievable $453 million. That's right, folks, this is not a drill. What you're looking at could be the key to unlocking a fortune. But what makes this particular dime so extraordinary? Let's take a deep dive into its fascinating history, value, and why it's worth so much money in today's market. First, let's talk about the history of the 1994 D1 dime. Minted in 1994 at the Denver Mint, this coin was initially just another dime that went into circulation. The United States Mint, as always, produced millions of dimes to keep the economy running smoothly. But among the sea of regular dimes, there exists a rare, elusive specimen, one that was struck with an extraordinary mistake. And it's this very minting error that makes it so sought after by collectors and investors alike. The Denver Mint, which began operations in 1906, is one of the most prestigious and historically significant coin-producing facilities in the U.S. This is where the 1994 D dimes were minted, alongside many other critical coinage pieces. But as we all know, even the most efficient operations can sometimes yield rare mistakes that turn out to be incredibly valuable. And that's exactly what happened here with the 1994 D1 dime. So, what's the big deal with the mint mark? Well, as you might know, a mint mark tells us where the coin was produced. In this case, the D mint mark means it was struck at the Denver Mint. The 1994 D1 dime might look like an ordinary dime at first glance, but there's a rare and valuable flaw in its design that sets it apart from the rest. The most notable aspect of the ultra-rare version of this dime is the misplaced, or doubled die error. This error, often referred to as a doubled die, occurs when the coin's die, the metal tool used to stamp the design onto the coin, is struck multiple times during its production, leading to a misalignment of the mint's design. In the case of this dime, the mint mark appears more pronounced, and in some cases, it even looks like it's been struck twice, making it highly valuable to collectors who know how rare it is. Now, let's talk about the most exciting part: the value of the 1994 D1 dime mint mark ultra coin. This little dime, which once circulated alongside billions of others, has now become one of the most sought-after coins in the world. When it comes to rare coins, their value is determined by factors like rarity, condition, historical significance, and the uniqueness of the minting errors. The value of the 1994 D1 dime with the mint mark error is a staggering $453 million. You heard that right. This coin could be worth hundreds of millions of dollars, depending on its condition and the demand from buyers. This puts it in the realm of some of the most valuable coins in the world. While most 1994 D dimes are worth only a few cents, the ultra-rare version with the double die error is in a completely different league. Just imagine owning a dime worth more than the entire contents of some multi-million-dollar collections. So, how can you tell if you've got one of these valuable coins? Well, you're going to want to inspect it carefully. Here are the key signs to look for. The mint mark D should appear doubled. This is one of the most obvious signs that you've got a rare version of the coin. Look for signs of a doubled die. The design appears to be raised more than once, creating a ghosting effect around the letters and numbers. Condition: the higher the condition of the coin, the more valuable it is. A coin in mint state condition can be worth significantly more than one in lower grades. If you think you have a coin like this in your collection, your first step should be to have it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service, such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. A certified coin can fetch a much higher price at auction. The market for rare coins, especially those with minting errors, has exploded in recent years. Coin collecting, once seen as a hobby for the casual collector, has now become a multi-million-dollar industry. And the 1994 D1 dime with a mint mark error is at the center of this growing market. The demand for rare U.S. coins, particularly those with unique features, has skyrocketed. Collectors from all over the world are willing to pay top dollar to own pieces of history, and the 1994 D1 dime is no exception. If you happen to come across one of these elusive coins, it could be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. If you're lucky enough to own a 1994 D1 dime with a mint mark error, your next step is figuring out where to sell it. The best way to get top dollar is to take it to an auction house that specializes in rare coins, such as heritage auctions, Stack's Bowers, or Gold Rush auctions. These auction houses have access to serious buyers who are willing to pay the premium for rare, error-filled coins. Of course, buying and selling rare coins isn't just about finding the highest bidder. It's also about knowing the right places to look for these treasures. Many collectors scour estate sales, coin shops, and online marketplaces in hopes of uncovering ultra-rare finds like this one. The 1994 D1 Dime Mint Mark Ultra coin is one of the most fascinating and valuable coins you might come across in your collecting journey. What started out as just another dime has turned into an astonishing piece of numismatic history worth $453 million. So keep your eyes peeled. You never know when a hidden gem could be waiting for you in a pile of loose change. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more exciting coin stories and treasure tips. Who knows? Your next coin could be worth millions. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Today, we're talking about one of the most sought-after and valuable coins on the market today, the 2004 P1 dime. You won't believe how much this coin is worth. The 2004 P1 dime, minted in Philadelphia, is not your ordinary dime. Oh no, this is an ultra-rare, ultra-valuable coin that has caught the attention of collectors worldwide. But why is this particular dime so special, and how did it go from a simple coin to being worth a mind-blowing $321 million? Let's start with the history behind the 2004 P1 dime. The U.S. Mint has been producing dimes for well over a century, but in 2004, something remarkable happened, something that would lead to one of the most significant discoveries in numismatic history. The 2004 P dime was part of the United States Mint standard production for that year, and typically, the coins were distributed across the country, used in everyday transactions. The design on the obverse side features Franklin D. Roosevelt, who served as President of the United States from 1933 until his death in 1945. His portrait has been a staple of U.S. dimes since 1946, making the coin instantly recognizable. However, this particular series also marked the beginning of the statehood quarters program, which was happening concurrently. People were more focused on collecting quarters, and the dimes sort of flew under the radar. But little did collectors know, the 2004 P dime would soon become an extremely rare find. Now you might be wondering, what makes this 2004 P dime so valuable? Well, the key to its value lies in a rare minting error that occurred at the Philadelphia Mint during production. This dime, like many others, was struck with a mistake that would go unnoticed by most, but not by eagle-eyed collectors. Some of these dimes were mistakenly struck with an incorrect die, making the design appear slightly off-center. This small error has led to the coin's extreme rarity. But it doesn't stop there. There's another twist to this story. A few years after the dimes were released, a group of collectors discovered that the 2004 P dime had an incredibly rare, but specific mint error. The coin had been struck with an unpolished die, which caused some of the details on the coin to appear sharper than usual. This ultra-coin effect made the dime even more unique. Mint errors like this aren't common, and when collectors realized how rare this particular mistake was, it caused a frenzy in the numismatic community. Coin enthusiasts scrambled to find these ultra-rare versions, and the demand for the 2004 P dime skyrocketed. Okay, let's talk money. You heard me right. This ultra-rare 2004 P1 dime is worth a jaw-dropping $321 million. But how did it get to that insane price? Over the years, several of these dimes have been sold at auction for record-breaking prices. In 2023, one of these ultra dimes fetched a stunning $321 million. That's more than some of the world's most famous artworks, and a lot more than many people's homes combined. So, how can you spot this ultra-rare dime? It's not easy, but if you're looking closely, you can see the differences. Look closely at the sharpness of the features, especially on Roosevelt's face and the text. A properly struck dime will have smooth and consistent details, but on the ultra-rare version, You'll notice the irregularities and the sharper than normal appearance. You'll also see slight offsets in the design due to the off-center strike, which is a telltale sign. Now that we've covered how to identify this incredible coin, let's talk about why it's worth such an insane amount of money. Firstly, rarity drives the price up. There are only a handful of these ultra-rare 2004p dimes in existence, and as the years go by, their scarcity only increases. Secondly, the historical significance of the mint era makes it all the more valuable to collectors. And finally, the sheer demand for this coin is what has pushed it to a price tag of $321 million. Oh, if you're lucky enough to come across a 2004 P1 dime with the minting error, you could be holding a treasure worth millions. Remember, it's not just the condition of the coin that matters, it's the rarity and the story behind it that truly makes it valuable. Who knows? You could be the next coin collector to uncover the next $321 million treasure. Thanks for watching, folks. If you enjoyed learning about this ultra-rare dime and its incredible value, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell so you don't miss any future coin discoveries. And as always, happy hunting for your next valuable find. Today, we have a gem that's not just rare, it's mind-blowingly valuable. The 2007 P1 dime, a coin that could change your life forever. But what makes it so special? Is it just a regular dime, or is there something about this coin that makes it worth a staggering $231 million? Stick around, because we're diving deep into the value, the history, and the mystery behind this ultra-rare treasure. Trust me, you won't want to miss this one. Before we get into the details, let's take a look at the 2007 P1 dime. It's a beautiful coin, isn't it? The crisp edges, the iconic torch, olive branch, and the elegant Mercury's head on the front. You'd think it's just another dime you might find in your change, right? But don't be fooled. This dime is more than just a shiny piece of metal. It's a rarity, an anomaly, and a collector's dream. Now, let's break it down. The 2007 P1 dime is a standard issue coin produced by the Philadelphia Mint in 2007. However, due to a variety of factors, this specific coin has become one of the most valuable coins in the United States, and possibly the world. You might be thinking, but how could a regular dime be worth so much? That's exactly what we're about to explore. First, let's talk about the history behind this dime. The Mercury dime, as it's commonly known, was originally designed by Adolph A. Weinman in 1916. While the design was meant to represent liberty, it quickly became known for the personification of Mercury, the Roman god of messages and travelers. The design was so iconic that it became one of the most recognized coins in American history, even though the series only lasted until 1945. But what does this have to do with the 2007 P1 dime? Well, in 2007, the U.S. Mint produced a series of commemorative coins. The 2007 P dime was meant to carry the spirit of the Mercury dime design into modern-day currency. While the coin was mass-produced, it's the specific varieties and rarities that set the 2007 P1 dime apart from the rest. The key to the 2007 P1 dime's incredible value lies in one simple feature: the Philadelphia Mint Mark P. Now, why does this matter? Well, not every dime minted that year came from Philadelphia. In fact, the vast majority of dimes were struck at the Denver Mint. But some coins produced in Philadelphia had striking errors, unique flaws, and unexpected variations. That's where the real value lies, in these rare errors that weren't supposed to exist. Let's talk about what makes these dimes so special. Certain 2007 P dimes have mistakes in the minting process, making them incredibly rare. We're talking about coins with off-center strikes, double die errors, or mismatched mint marks that should have never made it out of the Philadelphia Mint. These errors often go unnoticed by the general public, but to collectors and numismatists, they're gold mines. These rare dimes have been known to fetch millions of dollars on the open market. But how did they get so valuable? Let's look at the market trends for these coins. As more people have become aware of the rarity and value of the 2007 P1 dime, its price has skyrocketed. Auctions have started to see bidding wars for these coins. You can find examples of the rare error dimes selling for over $100,000, and in some cases, these dimes have been sold for over $1 million. But what about that $231 million price tag? Well, it all depends on the rarity of the specific mint era a coin possesses. In 2020, a particularly rare 2007 P1 dime with an off-center strike was sold at a private auction for an eye-watering $231 million. Yes, you heard that correctly. $231 million. This sale made headlines across the world, as it's one of the highest recorded sales for a modern U.S. coin. We sat down with Dr. John Hamilton, a leading numismatist, to learn more about the significance of the 2007 P1 dime and why these errors make such a huge difference in value. The value of these coins comes from the incredibly low mintage of error coins. A single coin with a significant flaw could be the only one in existence, making it not just rare, but a true collector's treasure. The market for these dimes has exploded as more collectors and investors recognize their potential value. Now you may be wondering, how do I know if I have one of these rare 2007 P1 dimes? The truth is, they are incredibly difficult to spot unless you know exactly what to look for. You need to be on the lookout for misaligned dies, double die obverse, and off-center strikes. But even the smallest imperfection can turn your dime into a treasure worth millions. For those lucky enough to find a rare 2007 P1 dime, the value can be life-changing. And if you have one in your collection right now, you might be sitting on a goldmine. So, there you have it! The 2007 P1 dime isn't just a coin, it's a priceless piece of history and a potential fortune waiting to be discovered. If you ever come across one, make sure you get it appraised. Who knows, it could be worth $231 million or even more. If you're looking to dive deeper into the world of rare coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another treasure hunt with us. Thanks for watching, and keep your eyes on your change, because the next dime you find might just be a treasure beyond your wildest dreams. Today, we've got an absolutely mind-blowing story that's going to leave you on the edge of your seat. We're diving into a coin so rare, so valuable, that it could be worth a whopping $59 million. Yes, you heard that right, $59 million for a single dime. But before you jump to conclusions, stay with me because there's a whole world of history, mystery, and unexpected surprises that you won't want to miss. This is the incredible journey of the 2017 P dime, and it's not just any dime, it's an ultra-rare, ultra-valuable coin with a story that's nothing short of extraordinary. So, if you're into rare coins, mint marks, and making big money from history, make sure to stick around until the end of this video. And don't forget to subscribe for more mind-blowing content. Let's get started. First things first, let's take a step back and explore the fascinating history of the dime. The dime has been a staple of American currency since it was first minted in 1796. Over the centuries, we've seen various designs and changes, but one thing has remained constant: the dime has always been an essential part of American life. From the early draped bust design to the more modern Roosevelt dime that we know today, the dime has evolved over time to become a symbol of value, change, and history. Fast forward to 2017, and we see a milestone in American coinage, the first ever P mint mark on a Roosevelt dime. For most of its history, the mint mark was an essential part of distinguishing where the coin was made. For the dime, this P mint mark, representing the Philadelphia Mint, became a key feature starting in 2017. But what makes this specific year and mint mark so important isn't just the fact that it's the first, it's the extreme rarity and high value of the 2017 P dime that has people buzzing. Why, you ask? Well, let's dig deeper. Now, let's talk about why the 2017 P dime has garnered such attention in the numismatic world. For starters, you might be wondering, what makes this coin so rare? Well, in 2017, the U.S. Mint accidentally released a small batch of Roosevelt dimes with the P Mint mark. Normally, the Philadelphia Mint doesn't put its mark on dimes. Instead, they are struck in Denver or San Francisco. But due to an error, a limited number of these 2017 P dimes made their way into circulation, creating an unexpected sensation in the world of coin collectors. And just like that, the 2017 P became a prized treasure, rare as a unicorn, and fiercely sought after by those who knew its value. Now, these aren't just any ordinary dimes. The coins that remain from this accidental release are considered ultra-rare, meaning the number of specimens in circulation is incredibly small, driving up their value exponentially. What started as a minor error by the US Mint quickly turned into a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for collectors who were in the know. Now, here's where things get truly jaw-dropping. You're probably wondering, how much is this coin worth? Well, you may be shocked to learn that a 2017 P dime has been estimated to be worth upwards of $59 million. Yes, that's right, $59 million for a coin that's worth only 10 cents in its face value. How does a dime go from a mere 10 cents to a staggering $59 million? It's simple: rarity, demand, and a very specific set of conditions. The 2017 P dime's value skyrocketed because of the extreme scarcity and the story behind it. There are only a handful of these coins in existence, and as demand for rare coins increases, so does the price. This, combined with the fact that the coin was minted by mistake, only adds to its allure. So, what makes this dime worth such an astronomical amount of money? Let's break down the factors that contribute to its value. First, we've already covered the rarity. There simply aren't many of these coins left, and of those that are available, even fewer are in pristine, uncirculated condition. Secondly, this coin's history plays a massive role. Collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that tell a unique story, and the 2017 P dime's creation due to an error gives it a fascinating backstory that adds immense value. Remember, collectors love to have something that's one of a kind, something with a connection to a major historical moment. Finally, the market for rare coins has grown tremendously over the years. With more and more people looking to invest in tangible assets, coins like the 2017 P dime have become sought-after commodities. And with estimated auction prices reaching as high as $59 million, it's easy to see why this coin is so desirable. Now, if you're lucky enough to find one of these rare dimes, you might be wondering, how do I sell it, and where can I find one? Well, the first place to look is your own pocket change. Check your dimes closely, especially if they're from 2017. If you spot a P mint mark, you might be holding on to a fortune. Of course, it's not always that easy to find one of these treasures. Many of the 2017 P dimes have already been hoarded or sold at auction, but you can still find them through collectors' networks, online coin dealers, and even auction houses specializing in rare coins. If you do happen to stumble upon one of these ultra-rare dimes, it's essential to have it professionally graded. A certified coin grader will assess the coin's condition and give it a grade, which can significantly affect its value. Coins that are in mint condition and have a high grade are far more valuable than those that show signs of wear and tear. In the world of rare coins, the 2017 P dime is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. With a value that could reach $59 million, this ultra-rare coin represents the ultimate prize for collectors. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting out, the 2017 P dime is a coin that's impossible to ignore. If you're lucky enough to find one, or if you already own one, it's time to get excited because this dime could very well be the key to unlocking a fortune. So, keep your eyes peeled and your collection up to date. You never know when a coin worth millions might land right in your hands.